Hello, welcome back. Got lots of research done. We got the thaumaturgy, so we can do Soul Slay now, which was the big one I wanted. That's nice. We'll get some construction next, and then I'll just go up alteration probably. But we'll see. Did some voice of Tiamat. We found quite a few things. We got a coral statue. That's one water gem. We also got a troll pit. I've never seen this site before. It's really cool. This lets you recruit sea trolls in the province. Doesn't look like there's any kind of rec limit either, so as long as you've got gold and the recruitment points, I think you can just recruit as many sea trolls as you want. These are really nice units as well. 52 hit point regenerators. If we reach the point where we can do Army of Lead and stuff, that would be really nice. These are great units to just be able to recruit, I think. So they're in this little province here that doesn't have many recruitment points. You only need 12 though. We could easily recruit 2 of them every turn if we had 100 gold. Might try to start doing that later on. Pretty cool one though. Kuruk's also found a site, a monstrous conch. That's another nature gem, so that's really nice as well. That's it for sites we found this turn though. Got 2 more boars. Saw Lanka moving away from us onto Abyssea's other forts. That's nice as well. And saw Abyssea throwing a mage into Mictlan. Did take the province, but lost the mage doing that. Green Marshes, we got some water gems. Fazdir, we got 164 gold. And as usual, we are starving in Marverni, but not much I can do at that. And yep, still just sitting tight. Still spreading out boars. We've got boar patrollers in all these provinces now. We'll have some in Fazdir this turn. Spreading them around. Here's my prophet just hanging out now, waiting with 93 boars and some bodyguards. I'm trying to give all of my patrollers, especially the mages, like 5 of our sacreds as bodyguards. Seems pretty good. I'm hoping that at the point we have every single province patrolled, my god will wake up, and then I can just start ramming stuff at Yor. And until then, you can see scouts are now starting to move into Yor's territory as well. So we'll scout it out, getting some more scouts down through Abyssea as well. And here's Lanka at least kind of moving away from us, sort of. Maybe he'll be more inclined to fight Mictlan, who knows. But we still aren't doing much else. Sending a commander underwater to that troll province. In case we want to start recruiting trolls, we'll have someone to lead them. And my site search is just moving to Great Blue next. Got 2 more casts of Voice of Apsu going off this turn. Gem income's really healthy now. 9 pills, 6 nature, 6 earth. And then a bunch of kind of bonuses. Also generating 7 blood slaves now. A lot of them are getting sacrificed, of course. We did have a little bit of gold this turn, so I was able to start building a temple in Blue Waters as well, which is nice. Nice when we do get little gold events like that. I would like to get some more big gold events, but I'm not sure. We might not have enough luck for that anymore. We're down to luck 2. I'm not sure how much you need for the giant gold events. I did also notice Fountia seems to have heat scales, which makes me think there might be some kind of fire site here, but we don't have an easy way to search for those, unfortunately. Our only fire mage is this guy, and I don't know if he's going to come out of the water ever. So maybe not. But I'll try to remember that if we do get a fire mage somewhere. Otherwise, though, that is the turn. So I'll hit end turn. So that was turn 34. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Hello, welcome back. Construction is done. I'm going to get Alt 7, Eng 7, Alt 9, I think, maybe, possibly. I'll talk about that in a second. Boar of Carnutes, Voice of Tiamat. Found nothing in Deep Blue, but did find 2 sites in Embracer. I think this was an earth and a water? I can't remember. Oh, fire, that's right. So 1 more earth gem and 1 more fire gem. In fact, that's our first fire gem, I think. Yeah. Income's looking great now, though. We can alchemize a lot of this into nature, since we don't really need it. Devil's Pond got 10 income, Sotra, 3 water gems, patrolling, lack of supplies in Marverni, and another national hero. So this goes N4, which is really interesting. So he's going to forge himself a Thistle Mace this turn to get to N5. I think I might try to steal Mother Oak. We'll give it 1 shot. Most people put a minimum cast into Mother Oak. Maybe if I just try to do like a small overcast, we'll knock it out if we're really lucky. I think it's worth 1 try. It's why I changed targets around a bit. I think if we get to Alt 7 for, where is it? Mass Protection. I think that's a nice one to slap on the boars. Then we'll dip back into Enchantment to 7 to try and get to the globals. So maybe we could put down Gift of Health and Earthblood Deepwell. That would be really nice. and then go back for Alt 9. That's the theory anyway. Maybe we can do that. We'll see if we get Mother Oak up or not. 16 nature per turn is pretty nice. I could start summoning a boar and forging a bag of wine or two every turn. Maybe that'll help starvation. I don't know. I don't think commanders get affected by starvation, so it is just the boars that are dying. If I hit S on these guys, you can see there's lots of people starving. Maybe it's not the worst thing in the world though, just to have mass starvation constantly. It's just the boars, right? Maybe we can get away with it. I don't know. I'll try getting up Mother Oak there. And yeah, that's it for messages. Yeah, N4 guy. This is easily N6 with the 2 boosters we can make. I mean, in theory, we can make the Nature Blood booster as well if we empower somebody, right? We are generating blood slaves. In theory, we could get him to Nature 7. Don't know how feasible that's going to be, but yeah, he's cool. I give him the Ring of Water Breathing in case you want to send him off site searching as well. I'll try and do Mother Oak though. Let's say I'll just start alchemizing everything into nature, but saving it up from now on. See if we can cast it or not. God still hasn't woken up. I mean, we're just dumping boars everywhere now. The 55 boars here can immediately attack you. I mean, I think maybe I just go as soon as we hit Alt 7. I just attack you, and then I assume my god's going to wake up soon after. This turn we generated 70 boars. So we're up to 70 boars a turn on average. I mean, you'd have to be doing pretty well to fight that off, I think. But I don't know. He does still have the dragon somewhere. We're pushing some Dominion into him though, which is quite nice. This is down to 3 dark. This is already our scales. Maybe I should switch to a B2, H2 sacking. Now that we're making excess slaves, that's not a bad idea actually. I could have this guy. Oh, that's right. He's doing the patrolling there. Well, I could split them up though, right? I could send another H2 over to start blood sacking on the border here. And yeah, let's stop sacking with this guy. You can just research now. We'll start blood sacking with a H2 instead. That might be cool. Maybe the same here as well. Was that the one I was already moving? Whoops. Yeah. Might even give this guy some more boars and stuff to head over there with. Maybe we can push more Dominion in to try and make it harder for the dragon to defend. Might be an idea. Research is still 585. I mean, it's still pretty good, right? Looks like these guys are still trying to wrap up Abyssia. Abyssia's cap is not even sieged yet, but maybe it's empty at this point. I'm not sure. I'll try attacking yours as soon as I can, though. Same sort of plans besides that, but yeah, it'd be cool if we get Mother Oak up, I suppose. I wonder what the mercenaries look like. Nobody's using them. Whisperer. That's Overkill. That's an interesting one. Iron Wizard, Griffrey Swordsman. They're pretty good mercenary companies as well. We could try and buy all those in a turn or two. Otherwise, site searching, moving to Sea of Mermaids. Doing manual site searching in Great Blue with Corix and Kamantha. And doing one more Voice of Tiamat. We didn't really find many water sites, so we can't support much Voice of Tiamat anymore. But, you know, we did a bit of site searching. I mean, it looks pretty healthy at the moment. That's the turn, though. I'm hoping my god wakes up next turn. That's like the ultimate average, I think, because it's between 30 and 42, right? So around like 36, 37 is the midpoint. So fingers crossed. But anyway, that was turn 35, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Hello, welcome back. We did Voice of Tiamat and found nothing. Didn't find anything searching either. But the entire nation rejoices. Scintillating dinner conversation has broken free. So, big round of applause for our big fountain of blood. I'll look at him in a second. First of all, we saw 2 battles. Nothing too crazy yet. We saw Mictlan moving on to Abyssia's cap. Lost some beast bats in the process. Looks like Abyssia is still in the game. They're not AI or anything like that. So let's see what they did. Probably just some fire lilies, if anything. Small Farley. Well, Abyssia's cap is under siege now. Looks like they did some damage to the Jags, just not enough to actually kill them. That's a shame. Did kill 9 Jags and 16 Beast Bats, but yeah. Also saw Lanka taking that fortress off Abyssia as well, but nothing really in there. So that's okay. So if you can see, we got luck and Faowenshire. A treasure has been found. Some gems, gold talisman, and 1,370 gold. Fantastic. So we can still get big gold events, that's nice. Caught another Lanka scout. We are starving in Wolfen Plain, and also in Marverni, and also in Red Waste, but you know, that's to be expected. Just in case you skipped the intro video for the series, here is my god. We now have our Blood Vengeance, which is very nice. Our god is not going to go anywhere ever. He cannot teleport. So his job is just to sit in Marverni, holding our bless, basically. But there's lots of stuff he can cast and forge, so he's not completely useless. Also doing a lot of research as well, 57 at the moment. So welcome to him. This does mean all of our boars can now have Blood Vengeance, so I'm going to attack Yor immediately. We'll see how that goes. I can't see their armies yet, so whatever. We'll just walk in and see what happens. Why not? We're still making about 70 to 80 boars a turn. I'm getting like random commanders in all these provinces. We don't actually have that many options to get mundane commanders, unfortunately. But these 3 spots are getting them when they can. Other provinces have like barbs, which are -1 morale, which I don't particularly like. And then there's like weird stuff like tribe shaman, which we need buildings to recruit. So they're the only ones I can get normal commanders for now. So we'll just keep moving those into our cap. We'll move out like stacks of 40, just mundane boars. And meanwhile, we'll put together a big army. Currently in Elidor. This does have my profit, so they'll be Divine Blessed instantly. And it's 150 boars here currently. And we can keep growing this stack as well. Also bringing along a little communion as well. I think it's 8 slaves and 2 masters. The masters are just doing buffs at the moment. They just buff up the communion, basically. They're there in case we need spells later on. For now, I don't suspect we will. This fortress looks empty, and I can't see anything. So I imagine we just move on to this, it breaks open immediately, and then we just storm it immediately. And nothing too crazy happens. But yeah, but the stacks go into Elidor, random stack of boars is going to Ammon, random stack of boars is going to Newland, and the boars without mages will just walk down until they hit a speed bump and die. And then we just keep reinforcing with more and more boars. Seems fine to me. Until something goes wrong, and then we change tactics, but for now that looks fine. I said I was going to start saving up nature gems. I am spending quite a few nature gems this turn. I thought I'd make a cornucopia, just because this would be useful for the 2 temporary nature gems, on top of, I mean the supply is nice as well, but the 2 temporary nature gems means that communion will always be able to put up wooden warriors, or whatever it's called, the big battlefield-wide version of, is it wooden warriors? What? Mass protection. So it'll always have a gem then for mass protection, which is probably nice. So I'll do that, and then we can also do like other spells as well. Army of Giants, maybe. Whatever. We just always have 2 gems, so we can always do 2 things. Seems nice. So we'll make a cornucopia, and then every turn after this, I'll just save up gems to try and do a big Mother Oak if I can. If we get lucky, maybe we'll start finding some more nature sites as well, although, yeah, just never really found many nature sites, unfortunately. Maybe Yor has a bunch of nature sites in his territory, though. I assume he's been site-searching nature, so might pick up some here. Who knows? We did have some extra gold this turn, so I'm getting a lab down in Blue Waters and moving our water mages over there. So they can live here from now on. Korux is moving to Old Flood to search there. Random N2 guy is site-searching Sea of Mermaids. And that's it as far as site-searching is going. I did start recruiting some sea trolls because we had a bit of gold, so why not? But I'm not sure how long we can sustain that for. But you know, 5 or 10 sea trolls just to put as bodyguards might be quite nice on our communion leaders. It's something. That's it for this turn though. Yeah, we'll just see how the push into Yorgos over the next few turns. Hopefully it goes well. It'd be nice to pick up some more income and some more nature gems, but I mean, anything would be nice. Just gotta make sure we don't get attacked over here while we're doing this, which will be a bit awkward. But, I don't know, I'm hoping there's tension between Lanka and Miklan rather than between us. I mean, there's a lot of shit on our border, which might dissuade people, I don't know. We can always move more boars over if we need to. Yeah, that's the turn though. We're going to have Alteration 6 next turn, and then 7 won't be long after that, so we can do Mass Protection. Alright. So that's turn 36. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.